Thank you, Mr. Clerk. Councilman Kramer, would you please introduce our guest and who is from the Fund for the Arts? And when you do, would each of our volunteers and members of the Fund for the Arts please stand up so you could receive a round of applause as well?
Thank you, Mr. President. I will. Beginning in March, the Fund for the Arts, working with President Yates and Councilwoman Leet, initiated a quarterly opportunity to feature a local artist or student performer from our community. Zoë Peterson is entering her junior year at Atherton High School, where she's part of the International Baccalaureate English program. I'm proud of you for that. My son teaches the IBE program in Tates Creek, so good for you. I know it's added work. I appreciate the work that you're doing there. She's in her 4th year at Walden Theatre Conservatory at Commonwealth Theatre Center. In addition to acting, she has also written plays that were produced by Actors Theatre of Louisville for New Voices and at Walden as part of the Young Playwrights Festival. So, colleagues, please join me in welcoming Zoë Peterson.
So I'm going to talk about the arts after I do this monologue. This piece is from Richard III. It's Queen Margaret.
Everybody, please turn your mics off.
I called thee then, vain flourish of my fortune. I called thee then, poor shadow, painted queen. The presentation of but what I was, the flattering index of a direful pageant, one heaved high to be hurled down below. A mother, only mocked with 2 fair babes, a dream of what thou wast, a garish flag to be the aim of every dangerous shot. A queen, in jest, only to fill the scene. Where is thy husband now? Where be thy brothers? Where be thy 2 sons? Wherein dost thou joy? Who sues and kneels and says, God save the queen? Where be the bending peers that flattered thee? Where be the thronging troops that followed thee? Decline all this and see what now thou art. For happy wife, a most distressed widow. For joyful mother, one that wails the name. For one that was sued to, now one that humbly sues. For queen, a very caitiff, crowned with care. For she who scorned at me, now scorned of me. For she, fearing all, now fearing one. For she, commanding all, now obeyed of none. Thus hath the course of justice whirled about, and left thee but a very prey to time, having no more thought of what thou wast, to torture thee the more, being what thou art. Thou didst usurp my place, and dost thou not usurp the just proportions of my sorrow? Now thy proud neck bears half my burdened yoke, which from even here I slip my wearied head, and place the burden of it all on thee. Farewell, York's wife, and queen of sad mischance. These English woes shall make me smile in France. Thank you. Now I'm going to talk to you a little bit about Commonwealth Theatre Center and Walden Theatre Conservatory. I'm going to my 4th year in the conservatory, and I have done things that I can't imagine myself doing anywhere else. I have written plays, I have directed, I have acted, and we just finished Shakespeare's canon. We're the only youth conservatory in the world to do so, and one of, I think, 6 or 7 in the entire U.S. We are very proud as an organization, but we still need more funding in order to encourage people to join our organization and reach out. Through reaching out through the arts, kids can grow stronger. The youth in our communities faces things that are very difficult, and I myself have switched schools trying to find a place to fit in, but I never doubted myself when I was at Commonwealth Theatre Center. I am feeling so prepared to major for theater in college and go to the Chicago Unified auditions, and each year that I'm a part of this conservatory, I grow stronger, not only in my acting, but as a person. Thank you.
Zoe, thank you so much. I know you're accompanied by so many members from the Fund for the Arts and the volunteers. Would each of those members that are in the audience stand up for me, please? Thank you. Councilwoman Barbara Sexton-Smith,
Yes, Mr. President, may I have a point of privilege?
the floor is yours.
Thank you very much. Zoe, what an amazing presentation that was. And she mentioned the Chicago auditions. I just wanted everyone to know that those are the most prestigious theater competition auditions in the entire United States of America. And rumor has it that everyone in the country waits to see who is coming from Commonwealth Theatre in Louisville, Kentucky. Zoe is on her way to Chicago. Zoe, are you competing in the National English-Speaking Union Shakespeare's competition? Yes, I will. Oh, my heavens. I know it sounds oxymoronic, but the champions in the National English-Speaking Union Shakespeare competition for children in high school, the champion has reigned from Louisville, Kentucky in the past, and it shall again. Thank you, Zoe.